Hey peeps, how you doing? What's an alternative to hunting and fishing? Lots of people do that, but there are other ways to hunt. There are things you can incorporate into your hiking or camping holiday, which you may not have thought of. Have you considered getting a local field guide in order to see what's around you? Lots of people I know, they say, oh, I was hiking this trail, I was hiking this trail. Great, you can walk. I'm happy that you can walk. And you can walk on a trail. That's even better. But what about incorporating another hobby while you're doing that? Because I tell you what, when butterfly season, there is no spring, summer. When orchid season rocks up in winter, or spring, I want to be finding rare orchids. I've got a Victorian. This is you use AI to find out what the best ones are for your local area. Here's the thing, right? You want a field guide that shows you where. If it's only got a couple dots, that's going to be rare. So you see, this one is vulnerable. These are native Australian orchids, very spindly and sinewy and willowy to combat the hot desert air of summer. This one, it's got a dot there in the easternmost part of Gippsland, westernmost part of Gippsland, and on the peninsula, endangered. And that's not too far from me. I could go and look that up in spring, hike a local trail, nature trail, and look for it, and take a photo. And what I found here, I purchased this book on eBay, and I found, someone actually. Look, it's come with some ephemera. In 2004, they have found this one, Thelymetra pulchra. That means the beautiful Thelymetra. Atronida. Okay, it's Atronida. Thelymetra. Whoa, how many are there? Thelymetra. I don't know. Anyway. Wow. And they've even mounted it on a piece of cardboard, their photograph, which they seem to have developed on the old film camera. There it is. Early starter. Is that what they wrote? I don't know what they wrote. But anyway. Yeah. Not bad. So, people have dedicated their lives to writing, literally their lives to writing. It even shows you major conservation reserves, basically national parks, where you can probably find them. They're probably where to find these particular things. So that's something you can combine with your hiking, with your outdoors, with your camping, while you're taking the fishing rod on a hiking trail, you can do it. Why not? And what do? You can't capture them. You can't, you have to sort of take a photo. And there's something called you can put on Insta, make a collection on Insta. You'll get orchid fans. You'll get butterfly fans. Why not other flowers? Of course you can do other flowers. The reason the orchids have a mystique about them is here it is. They were seen as proof of God's existence, but they're also used by evolutionists as proof of evolution. So everyone loves them because they imitate insects, therefore they're proof of evolution. But how could they know what an insect is like? Therefore, they're also proof of creation. You see, so everyone loves them. Because they imitate the reproductive, what an insect is going for, you see. So that's why people think, they're very mysterious plants, And, they're only flowering once or twice a year, probably once a year, and then they flower for a few weeks in spring. And they have nice little flowers, but they're not that spectacular. I've always thought, what the hell do people want from them? They're not that good. I've always thought hibiscus is the finest flower, but it only lasts a day. Butterflies. combine butterflies with your holiday. Has anyone ever done this? Are you allowed to take them? No, you're not, but you can again take a photo. 100 years ago, you would take a butterfly net and make a collage. Now you have to, because they're endangered due to human civilization being too rampant and excessive and pugilous and let's get the thesaurus out, shall we? But anyway, this one by Michael Brabby for Australia. Wow, look, it's even got, the parts of the butterfly. But more crucially, it's got the different types, the fluted swallowtails, where they're found. So you look up what it is, and you'll quickly find what the butterfly is. Now, these both, this one and this one, better than bird watching. Why? You have your own theories. I have my theories. I don't like birds. I got too many birds here. I don't like them. They're a bit nasty. They're mendacious. They're vengeful. I don't like birds. Another problem. You want to photograph a butterfly or an orchid, you can get up close, do a top-down lighting. You take a beautiful photo. You cannot do that with birds. When you take a photo of a bird, often the bird is above you in the branches, so the bird becomes silly, and you can't even get that close. You need a telephoto. Take it from a distance. Guess what? Without the stand on the telephoto lens, it's going to be fuzzy. I've done it. I've gone to wetlands. I've done it. You need the full kit, or it's going to be fuzzy. Hard to take pictures of birds. Easy to take pictures of these and these. Easy, top down. The butterfly doesn't mind so much proximity to people. So this is something you can do as a hunting. People think, oh, there's only hunting, or fishermen think, oh, there's only fishing. Guys, there's a whole universe. These look how many. Look, there is a universe you're not seeing. And what about other insects? What about other plants? People don't even cover them. There's thousands of types of liverwort. Tasmania is great for that. You're going to go to places with not too many people, and there's not even proper field guides for it because they're unexplored. There's so many things you can do. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this little video.